Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back. We are back again, of course, with another video. It is match day today. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. I sure am, but I'm pretty sure Arsenal are going to ruin it in a few hours' time. No doubt whatsoever, but there you go. So, today we are here to discuss the Arsenal transfer policy, and mainly we're here to discuss William Saliba. Now, reports coming out in the media over the last couple of days that this guy is going to be dashed out in January. He's going to be sent out on loan for the rest of the season. This guy, Matteo Guendouzi, played for Hertha Berlin the other day, and his goal celebration got everybody questioning a little bit. What was his goal celebration about? And the way he reacted was as if to say, why did you get rid of me, Arsenal? What's going on? And Saliba put a comment on that and basically said that he's locked up. He's locked up here at Arsenal. He's not being given the opportunity, and he seems pretty pissed off with it all. And I don't blame him, to be fair, because you sign a guy for £30 million, you expect him to play in the first team. Even if he doesn't play on a regular basis, you expect him to be in the 25-man squad. And this guy's been dashed out. And I just can't for the life of me understand why. You look at what Fofana's doing at Leicester. He's tearing it up. Or he has been tearing it up anyway. And we supposedly got the better centre-back of the two. And I just can't. I don't know. I honestly don't know with this football club anymore. Like, this guy here he's in charge of transfers. And if I could get him for an interview, the one question I would ask him is, what is the transfer policy at Arsenal? Like, seriously, what is the transfer policy at Arsenal? Because we're dashing out these guys, yeah, who, look, they have the potential to possibly be the future of the club. I'm not saying that they are good enough, but they're still young. Guendouzi is a teenager, yeah? Teenagers, you make mistakes, yeah? Lucas Torreira, he's still only 24 years old, right? Okay, he didn't settle very well at Arsenal, but he's a young man. William Saliba, another player. £30 million we spent on him. £30 million. And the guy's not even had one game at Arsenal. And then it seems to me like the transfer policy is dash out the young man, dash out the people who could possibly be the future of the football club, and let's go to Chelsea and buy bare 33-year-olds, Like, it's a joke, an absolute joke. Willian, 3-year contract. What the hell is all that about? Yeah? You got fucking David Luiz being extended a contract. Like, seriously, what the hell is going on at this football club? Really and truly, what is going on at this football club? I just don't understand it all. And a lot of people are saying it's not his fault. It's not Arteta's fault. Well, Arteta picks these players, yeah? I don't want to hear that it wasn't Arteta's signing, Willian. I don't want to hear that it's not Arteta's decision for William Saliba to go out in January. It's all down to him, yeah? He didn't pick him in the 25-man squad, right? So, it's his decision. And I'm sick and tired of hearing it's not Mikel Arteta's fault. It is. Yeah, he's part of the problem at this football club. He's part of the issues. And what has William Saliba got to do to get in this team? He might not be ready. Yeah, he might not be of the level, but I would rather see him playing than the same crap players week in, week out. We know that there's certain players at this football club that are not good enough. So give the guy a chance. I just don't get it. Yeah, he's registered to play in the Premier League. You can play him in the Premier League. Yeah, he can't play in the Europa League because you didn't register him for the squad for whatever reason. But he can play in the Premier League. And let's be real, we have not been good enough this season. Yeah, everybody can bang on about how Mikel Arteta's got us defending better. We aren't defending better. Yeah, and we never will defend better because we're playing the same shit players week in, week out. So honestly, what has this guy got to do to get an opportunity? Yeah, £30 million down the drain, basically. And what will piss me off even more is if this guy never does play for Arsenal and he does go elsewhere and start tearing it up and he ends up being, you know, a quality player, then there needs to be serious questions asked of this recruitment system that we've got at Arsenal, because it is a joke. But at the same time, I've said this before in previous videos, right? The media are very, very clever. They know it's match day today, yeah? And I've noticed that over the last 4 or 5 weeks, every time Arsenal have got a game, the media come out with a story. Some sort of story that puts a negative spin on what's going on at Arsenal. And it adds pressure to the players. It adds pressure to the manager. Yeah? Gets us fans angry. And like I said, the story was Saliba's going out on loan in January, possibly won't ever play for Arsenal. But I do quite believe that. It would not surprise me one little bit. I'm going to get into some of your comments. So, we've got Lyric here. Hey, mate. Yeah, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good weekend, mate. You know, a couple of hours' time, it could all be ruined because you know what Arsenal are like. Why me? Yeah, why me? You know? Why me? We've got Mustafi. Mustafi is still registered in this squad, still playing games. William Saliba hasn't had his opportunity. I just don't get it. You're right, Red Lucifer. There is favouritism in this Arsenal squad. This manager favouritises certain players. And I'm waiting, and I'm actually sort of looking forward to seeing the starting 11 for the game. Because if Hector Bellerin starts, if Granit Xhaka starts, if Willian starts, then we know for a fact that this manager has favourites at this fucking football club. And if you want, and anybody wants Arsenal to move forward, like myself, you can't have favourites at the football club. Certain men are not good enough, yeah? Don't care if Hector Bellerin's his son. Don't care if Willian's his little love child. Yeah? I don't care if when he first came into the job, he said, I want Granit Xhaka to stay. Yeah? They are not good enough for this football club. We all know that. So why didn't this guy see it? I don't understand it whatsoever. Yeah? It's just, mate, seriously. What about AFC Richmond? What about AFC Richmond? Don't know, mate. Don't know. Hi, bro. Arsenal always get all the good player out of the club, and they will keep all the crap players at the club Where is the logic? Don't know, mate. Honestly, I have no idea. Yeah. It's a joke. It's a joke. And I'm not going to sit here and say that William Saliba is the answer to our issues, right? Because he might not be. But, yeah, the only reason that I don't know whether he is or whether he isn't is because we've never seen him fucking play. What the hell is all this about? Honestly, how stupid do we look right now? We've gone and spent £30 million on a young defender, yeah? Someone who's rated highly at Arsenal, rated highly, and we're not even playing the guy. What the fuck is that about? Like, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. But I'm not going to rant too much, yeah, because I'm going to save that for later on, because I know for a fact that when that starting 11 comes out, I'm fully expecting Hector Bellerin to start at right back. I'm fully expecting Granit Xhaka to be in the midfield. I'm fully expecting Willian to be at right wing, yeah? And I'm fully expecting Arsenal to put in another shit performance, because that is just how we are at this moment in time, right? And like I said in the previous video, if we lose this game, this manager has got to fucking go. Yeah? I don't want to see any more people go, oh, it's okay, we lost to Burnley, but trust the process. Fuck the fucking process, yeah? We are the third biggest football club in England. 15th in the league is a fucking joke. A joke. We would not accept this under Arsene Wenger. We would not accept this under Unai Emery. So why are we accepting it under Mikel Arteta? Joke. Yeah? Fan base, joke. The board, joke. The manager, joke. And it's all just one big farce. Look how good is Gnabry and Monreal now, and Emi Martinez. He just came to the Emirates to smash you guys 3-0. Look, I said it before. We got rid of the wrong goalkeeper. Yeah, look, Leno is a very good shot stopper. Yeah, there's no question about that. But his distribution is shit, and he needs to sort that side of his game out if he's to become one of the best goalkeepers. Right now, yeah, to me, he's not that great. He's not that great. And people big him up like he's fucking next coming of David De Gea, and he's not. He's not, yeah? We got rid of the wrong goalkeeper. We should have kept Emi Martinez, yeah? The guy, okay, he might have only played 10 games, but for 10 games consistently, he was absolutely brilliant, yeah? He deserved the #1 spot. He deserved to, continue being first choice. And these men went, nah, mate, Leno's first choice. And if you want to stay, you're going to be back on the bench. What the fuck? The whole thing's backwards at this football club. It's like you're rewarded for playing shit, but if you play good, that's it, mate, you're out. What the fuck? Hi, Joe. Gnabry. Gnabry, I understand the whole Gnabry situation, yeah. That was under a previous regime, And Monreal, well, he was getting on, and he had to really go for us to be able to move on as a club. But when you get rid of these players, you expect them, Arsenal, to correct the mistakes that they've made, and we're just making the same mistakes again. I don't get it. I do not get it. Even at Villa, he's been good goalkeeper overall. I know, and he's probably part of the reason as to why they're so, so high up in the league at the moment. But there you go. It is what it is. Sick to death with the board. Same here, mate. Yeah, same here. This board is a joke. The recruitment system at Arsenal is a joke. The manager's a joke. The players are a joke. And, why should we expect any different than what's going on right now? It is what it is. And like I said to you earlier, and in the previous video, am I confident that we're going to beat Burnley today? No. No. There's been absolutely nothing to show me why I should be confident that Arsenal can even beat Burnley. Yeah? We know what Burnley can do. 10 men behind the ball, hit us on the counter-attack. And we struggle to break down teams that sit 10 men behind the ball. We all know that. Yeah? So I fully expect this to be a real tight game. I don't expect this to be a 3-1 Arsenal or a 4-1 Arsenal or, I don't expect any of that. I know this game is going to be tight, very fucking tight. And any Arsenal fan who thinks we're just going to go and walk all over Burnley is delusional. Theo Walcott will visit the Emirates soon, like Emre Martinez. Yeah, and this will be a typical Arsenal thing, right? We allow our old players to come to our ground and absolutely boss us. So it would not surprise me if Theo Walcott scored against us, because it happens all the time. Dortmund have just sacked their coach, have they? Well, I don't know anything about the Borussia Dortmund coach. I know they're not doing very well at the moment. I see they got battered by Stuttgart, which surprised me a little bit. But that's, I don't know how many bad results they've had. If you know, and you could let me know, then let me know in the comments. But that's what a big club does. Yeah, big club goes, do you know what? We're not at the level where we should be. We shouldn't be getting battered by Stuttgart. You're out, mate. But no, not at Arsenal. We're like, oh, do you know what? We're 15th. Yeah. Trust the process. Trust the process. Fucking process. I'm fed up of hearing about it. Why does Saliba has to have a transition season, but Mr. Non-Negotiable can get one of the biggest jobs in the world football just like that without no experience? Look, mate, bang on. Absolutely bang on. Yeah. Saliba has to have a transitional season, but my man has got the Arsenal job with fuck all experience. It's backwards. It doesn't work. It's a load of shit. Yeah. A load of crap. Transitional season. You can't tell me that this guy, William Saliba, is any worse than Mustafi, is any worse than David Luiz, than Rob Holding. Yeah? The guy's 19, 20 years old. I'd rather see, if he's gonna make mistakes. Yeah? I'd rather see him making mistakes in this Arsenal team than see the same players who let us down year after year after year after year making the same continued mistakes. At least this guy might learn. But no, we'll get rid of him. We'll dash him out. I don't get it. They are fifth in the table. They've lost 4 matches already, and that manager is clueless. Doesn't know how to use the talents like Brunt. Look, it's a similar story to Arsenal, apart from we're 15th, not 5th. Our manager's clueless. He doesn't know how to get the best out of our talents. You look at Bukayo Saka. I think he's regressed under this manager. Yeah. We've got William Saliba, who's been dashed out in January. Matteo Guendouzi, who's already been dashed out. And then there's talk that he might bring back Ozil in January. Huh? Ozil. Fucking joke. The guy needs to fuck off. But no, our manager's getting that desperate that he might even bring him back in January. And it wouldn't surprise me one little bit. But he ain't going to do nothing. Because he hasn't done since he signed his new fucking deal. Crap. Load of rubbish. Bullshit. Who cares about William Saliba? Look, who cares about you? You might say, who cares about William Saliba? Who I'm boring, whatever, right? But it's all about. It's not about William Saliba. It's more about Arsenal Football Club. It's more about Arsenal's transfer strategy, recruitment system. It's a joke, absolute joke. William Saliba might not be the next Van Dijk. He might not be a great fucking centre back, but I'd rather see him playing than, you know, some of the crap that we're playing week in, week out. It's a joke. Why is other Arsenal fans so deluded? You guys are 15 now. Why the hell are you guys still trusting the process? Good question, mate. Very, very good question. I heard Lucas Torreira going permanent. He wants a permanent deal. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Yeah. Listen, if he goes to Atletico on a permanent basis, I fully expect him to become a very, very good player, because that's what happens at Arsenal. We get rid of the wrong players. And have you noticed as well how we've still got 4 or 5 Arsene Wenger players in this squad that are not good enough? Hector Bellerin's one of them, Granit Xhaka, you know, these sort of man. And Mikel Arteta and the recruitment are trying to dash out all of Unai Emery's signings. Forget about that, yeah? Yeah, forget about that, because some of these men are probably not good enough. Even the Unai Emery signings are probably not good enough. But we've got players here from the Arsene Wenger era who have let down 3 to 4 managers year in, year out, who we've known for years are not good enough. And they're still here. Still here. Joke. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to rant too much because, like I said, I'm going to save it for later, because I fully expect us to, well, it wouldn't surprise me if we got slapped by Burnley, to be honest with you, because that's where we're at. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you guys a little bit later for a starting 11 reaction, which should be pretty damn interesting. Cheers for tuning in.